Good afternoon, guys. Welcome. Oh, give me a second. Sorry about that. Welcome to the UCSB x UCLA Summer Splash. I'm Forecast, and we have here at me co-casting with me is going to be Heiner Schmitz. Say hi.
Yeah, what's up? Excited to be casting for y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be a dope event. Starting off with some League of Legends right now. As soon as we hopefully get an invite into the next game.
Yeah, we're currently waiting on an invite for the first game right now. So how are you guys doing tonight? Actually, it's still afternoon for us. I know some people might be on the East Coast, but how are you guys doing tonight?
And in what world is 7 afternoon? But all right, it's all still good. I mean, I'm doing good. I might hit a food coma because I just ate, but that's okay. It's okay. Okay, look. Yeah, a little bit. I don't really like seeing an Ornn ult backwards twice in a row. Typically that's suboptimal. When you zone, you're not trying to zone your own team, but hopefully we see some better gameplay, some high quality gameplay. And if it's not high quality, it's high entertainment, so either way it's a win-win for the viewers. Probably for us, maybe not for my brain cells, but that's okay.
All right, like before we get into the game, since we're currently waiting for it right now, why don't you just tell us about yourself, Heiner Schmitz? What do you do, like when you stream?
Oh yeah, I do stream. I mostly stream Vermintide, which is not a dead game, contrary to unpopular belief. It's just a game that has a very small community, but that's chill. I'm very involved in the League of Legends scene. I just graduated from UCLA last quarter. With a degree in math. So basically I've upgraded myself from being able to say math major, by the way, to math degree, by the way, making it all the more embarrassing when you realize that I once thought that 2 times 6 equals 5. Aside from that, I've been involved in like Bruin GG League Club for 3 out of my 4 years in college, UCLA esports as well. So shout out to everyone that I've ever worked with and everyone that I ever will work with, I guess, even though I have the retired boomer role in this Discord.
It sounds pretty fun. When can we catch you streaming Burning Tides?
I have no idea.
Vermintides, right?
I have no idea, dude. Bold of me to assume I have a schedule. Anyways, yeah.
But not to shamelessly plug, please follow Heiner Schmitz. You have his Twitch link down below to the right-hand side of his webcam because he is currently close to affiliate. He needs those 50 followers. We need to give him those 50 followers, man.
All right, this is happening now, I guess. But yeah, if you're gonna shout me out, I'm gonna shout you out. Follow Forecast, Twitter, and Twitch alike. But more than that, I think we should take a moment to shout out our sponsors that are making this event possible, providing us with the prizing. We've got Microsoft. Microsoft's great company. We work with them quite a bit, and we've got Red Bull as well contributing, and then this wouldn't be happening without literally the other half of this event, so all the wonderful people at UCSB that have been game lobbies full. Okay,
I couldn't help but notice I heard the notification. Did you finally get invited into the game?
Oh yeah. All
right, and then now it's like for me personally, I am a Jin 1 trick. I recently hit Diamond 4 today. Yay. But yeah, just catch me on Forecast on the Twitch. I usually play a Jin only whenever I play ranked, and I sometimes lean into like Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Recently Valorant, even though I suck at Valorant, I'm currently bronze. But it's alright.
What's bronze in Battlegrounds?
No, bronze in Valorant.
Oh, okay.
Battlegrounds is still like on an elo, not an elo, but like rating basis, which is really interesting because they've been in beta for like the longest time.
Yeah, right. I mean, I also played quite a bit of Battlegrounds, but we are now into draft, and a little bit of miscommunication happened, but this draft is going to be taking place quite quickly as it happened already, so we're just recreating it for the stream. So we're going to have, we're just going to go through this fairly quickly. Nautilus ban first, followed by the Aphelios. Nautilus, super strong. Thresh, okay, they're just targeting Kisuku. Champs, that's what I mean. And on the other hand, we're going to have Aphelios and Misfortune both taken away, targeting Omega Fire. On the other hand, Karma is going to be removed. So One more thing about these drafts, in difference with what you might typically see in a professional game, is it's a lot more about comfort than the absolute strongest meta picks in any game state. So we're gonna see a lot more target bans. We're gonna see a lot more picks that aren't I guess what you would see in conventional professional League of Legends. Although speaking of that, we do have a fairly typical draft. The set be Mordekaiser, and then Graves is just going to look to farm up. But the Fiddlesticks, we're going to see if this is an AP Fiddlesticks or that Tank Sticks that's going to come in. And then in the mid lane, we have Galio versus Orianna. Orianna not quite one of the most powerful picks, but she is, of course, extremely balanced. She's very strong in her own right. Kind of one of those jack-of-all-trades utility mid laners. Also has fantastic wall potential. And then it's going to be Tristana locked in for Employee 427. And then Ashe Lulu, so a very strong bullying lane coming in from the bot lane of RWR Anime. And that final pick is a Nami, so another strong pairing, strong laner coming in for Poggers Vloggers.
God, that was a fast run. That was a fast. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they were already chosen already. It's not like 200 IQ. They had these picks already in mind. This is like the second time they're going in through these drafts, which is why it's like a speed run. But like, yeah.
Yeah, speed run draft any percent. That's what we just did. Also, I can't help but notice that there were 4 AD carry bans. Technically 3.5. Lucian more of a mid laner or top laner at this point, but still totally can be played ADC. Yeah, they're really looking to not play against some of Omega Fire's champions right there.
But yeah, but how do you feel about the draft on both sides? Like, which one? Who do you think is gonna win? Like, I'm not. Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think had a superior draft? Let me see if I can pull it up once again.
Too long just kind of yelling about the draft. But that's what we've got 3 minutes of spectator delay to figure out. So looking at that top lane, Set is going to be able to bully Mordekaiser fairly early. Graves is not going to be helping out particularly. Both junglers looking to farm. Graves more for kind of that 2-3 item spike where he gets really powerful and starts becoming an AD carry and outputting a crap ton of damage. Fiddlesticks more looking to farm just to 6 for some extremely powerful ganks. The gank setup is quite solid on both sides. Honestly, all 6 lanes that are picked in this game have some pretty solid gank setup between a Shockwave or a Showstopper, Death Realm. Of course, this is all after level 6. But, after level 6, potentially this game could be very explosive.
Indeed. Before we talk more about it, did we happen to get these 2 team names by any chance?
Yes.
All right.
I DM'd them to you. Okay.
Oh, DM them. Okay, sorry about that. But go ahead and talk more about it. The comp. Match H. I got it.
Okay. Yeah, so as we look into the later game scaling, we have a fairly mixed damage profile for both teams. RWR Anime blue side is gonna lean more heavily towards that attack damage, considering they do have double AD carry with an Enchantress support. Lulu's gonna add a little bit of mixed damage, but the Ashe Lulu combination is still gonna be doing primarily physical damage. The health picks isn't quite enough to warrant building MR for it specifically, but you're still gonna want that MR in case Mordekaiser decides to say stop, Fiend, and put you into the Death Realm, where you will be sad if you have no magic resist. You'll probably be sad anyways because Mordekaiser is kind of like that. And the Galio on top of it is going to also be a huge teamfight presence, if anything else, kind of create that front line and create that zoning that the Graves and the Ashe are going to want to output damage freely. On the other hand, we have very strong engage between a Set flank or just Fiddlesticks ulting out of a bush. Fiddlesticks with the new rework, I believe the first time he damages an enemy from Fog of War, they'll be feared for increasing duration based on level. I think it maxes out at 2.5 seconds, but Fiddlesticks, theoretically that means that if Fiddlesticks gets a Crowstorm from the bush onto multiple members, they will all be feared. That's going to leave them open to a massive Facebreaker, Command Shockwave, and just a Tristana dumping damage on top of it, which is also potentially very scary.
The 3 minutes are finally up. We're going to be getting into game pretty soon. I'm gonna put it back to our cabs as we load in. Chat, let's see, who do you think is gonna win? Can I get a chat? Let me get some chat opinions on there. Do you think Team RWR is going to win or Team POG Woggies is going to win? What are these names, Jesus? So blue side is Team RWR Anime, and then the red side is Team POG Woggies.
Nelson's never lost a game in his life. You
Oof.
right.
Oh, that's very interesting. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into the game soon. Personally, I feel like I think the POG team POG has more, I guess, a more overall team oriented team, like team fight, team comp. Let's see. But yeah, I'll just wait to see what goes on. Set this up. We are finally on the Rift. Bear with me. And we're gonna be here finally on the Rift. Here we go. This is the first game of the day. Things are black, going to blue.
Yeah, we simply loaded too quickly.
Good luck, have fun in the chat going out. Very nice sportsmanship.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Dude, that Fiddlestick skin is actually very OP. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mozzarella Man with some fantastic emote spamming, getting right into game. So, you know, as we do get onto the Rift, let's go with that roster rundown. 14 RWR, we've got Nelson playing that Mordekaiser in the top lane, Woolsies with the Graves jungle, Frozen Eevee, or, you know, just Glaceon, come on. Playing that Gal in the mid lane, and then we've got Omega Fire and Hotel Del Luna OST7 on the Ashe Lulu bot.
Oh, I'm starting to like, oh my god, I'm dropping frames, but it should be fine. Actually, no, it's fine right now, but yeah, like, okay. So on the red side, we have Team Poggies. We have Hootie on set in the top lane, Mozzarella Man as Fiddlesticks in the jungle, Kizuku with the Orianna mid, Employee 427 on the Tristana bot, and Loin G. Is that how you say it? Loing? I'm gonna say it's Loing with the Nami support. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, by the way.
We'll find out eventually. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we have a fairly standard 5-point start, more or less, for both sides. Red side left that mid-river bush a little bit uncovered, but it's okay because both teams just went for some pretty defensive starts. Fiddlesticks not needing the leash as he is he's sustained so well in the jungle. Is going to be starting that red side, and Graves will also be starting red side.
Is the stream laggy for you by any chance?
Sorry?
I'm gonna check if the stream's lagged. Let me know if the stream is going alright, chat. I really appreciate the feedback. But yeah, it looks to be just standard starts on both sides. Fiddlesticks, knowing for his double clear, be able to clear 2 clamps at once. He farms relatively quickly. Alright, so.
Alright.
So where do you think most of the action is gonna come out of in this early game? Speaking of action, they really want to push this level 2 advantage in the bot lane.
I'm gonna say it's probably, yeah, this bot lane right here. The Ashe and the Lulu are gonna be aggressing forward, trying to use that range advantage, as Tristana is only a 525 or 525 attack range AD carry until later on in the game, and Ashe Lulu getting that priority in lane already and having the level 2 advantage is gonna be a lot stronger for now. Just gonna be able to pile on the poke.
Oh wait a minute, this is an all in.
Yeah, a lot of damage going in, forcing out the heal from Employee 427 already.
Yeah,
I feel like that low pops the potion, but I still don't think it's safe.
Yeah, Team Pog's bot lane definitely did not respect the all-in of that level 2, taking significant damage, burning that heal right away. And they're also
and with such a large wave under turret, we're gonna see how well they're able to farm under turret.
Oh no! Here's the caddy.
There's the cannon. Oh, it's rough. Kizuku taking a bit of a punishment. Mozzarella Man's here bot lane already. It's kind of low. I don't know what they're going to be able to get out of this. I'm seeing Knight used, and he will deter that. Kizuku getting traded on again. Frozen Eevee is kind of burning through his mana. Doesn't have any pots already. Both mid laners having burned both their pots already. But yeah, about that bot lane. That's just a harass that Ashe Lulu can put out. It's really annoying, and you're slowed the whole time, which is all bad, man.
Yeah, I feel you can tell that they're very League is kind of zoomed in. What do you mean by
What
zoomed
ranks are
in?
they? I don't. Well, I know the ranks of I think 2 people in this game, 3 people in this game.
See. I've been let's see, but I don't think League is. I don't think League sees zoom in. I can't zoom out any further in this. But...
Yeah, no, that's it. Lucy's gonna. Jungler's just gonna find each other, and then back.
Oh, I see. My bad. But yeah, ranks. All right, Heiner Shirts. Did you elaborate on the ranks?
I did. I basically know that Omega Fire, I believe, right now is high plat, I think. He was D4 at one point last season or earlier this year. Kizuku, the League of Legends, or sorry, the UCLA Junior Varsity support, peaked D2 last year, but of course, support main. Currently playing mid, but yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice bubble on the Ashe. But
Yeah,
look at
stops
how much
any further
poke.
aggression. This wave has bounced back significantly. Nelson gonna go get caught,
I don't think
caught out of it,
Nelson...
but it takes quite a bit of health.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for Nelson to like try to like overcommit there because of how huge the wave is right now.
Yeah, and then having such a large wave in our tower. Not gonna be the easiest to farm, but he does still have that advantage. So hopefully by the end of this wave, it should be roughly. Oh, but Kizuku going very low, forced to flash away. Frozen Eevee just landing all the Justice Punches and then able to get the follow-up with a W into a Q and then, you know, that Colossal Smash auto. That hurts, man.
I really like this early aggression done by Frozen Eevee, just like trying to punish the Orianna for like her lack of damage, per se, in the lane. Especially since he's a magic Danix that's basically countering the magic damage with his shield. So... Because I feel like...
Yeah, and Lulzy's going for the counter gank. Is going to find Mozzarella Man in the jungle. It's going to get feared, but still, he's still going to have that. Doesn't get silenced or anything. Mozzarella Man being taken really low. Now trying to basically drain tank. Employee 47 has rotated in, but he's going to get hit by the hero's entrance. Galio's here, has to flash out. Nami's been taunted, and he will go down for first blood.
Got the teleport with
Sen has now roamed down, teleporting in, and he's going to get the flash face breaker, forcing the flash out of Lulzy's. Looks like this fight might end here if Hotel has to flash out, and that will be the end of that. Kizuku now roaming over as well, but there's going to be the blast going to disengage that fully.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they went all the way in and didn't get punished. Employee 427 going so low once again. Just, I don't think he's been above 300 health this entire lane phase. Kizuku might find them.
Kizuku might find him indeed. Frozen Eevee is just gonna be walking back free along with... He does put the ward there so you get that vision in the jungle, but I don't think Kizuku can do any much more. Especially since he's still level 5. I mean, he's gonna get 6 off of this wave. Pretty sure? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and with Hoodie's teleport bot lane, Nelson got a ton of free time in the top lane all to himself, now doubling the CS of Hoodie and picking up 2 turret plates. So he's gonna have a blasting... He's gonna have... most of the components of that Leandri's Torment already, and once he completes that, it's gonna be not fun to fight against.
Alright, let's talk about this cleanse on Kizuku's Orianna. What do you think about that choice of going cleanse?
I think it's fantastic. It's gonna allow you to get out of Ashe arrows in the mid game that are gonna be thrown your way. It's gonna allow you to get out of taunts from the Galio should you try to engage. And, you know, if you're in a... And then the other CC that is notable is going to be that Polymorph. It's mostly for the Ashe arrow, but yeah, we're going to see a dive coming in. Enchanted arrow used nails the Nami, and the final collateral damage is just going to finish her off. So Nami going down once again. Employee 427 not safe under this turret, however. They just need to push that wave in a little bit. This is going to be the Curse Storm coming in, and Omega Fire has the flash, survives for just a little bit longer than expected, but still goes down. Mozzarella Man following the flash and then finishing off the Graves as well. Just a good punish and in the right place at the right time, able to get 2 kills in return.
Yeah, that was a huge like thing. I had a Fiddlesticks.
Oh yeah, I mean, we said that this game would get explosive at 6, and I think that proves it. But even with that death, Fiddlesticks, of course, going to be ahead, and that's going to be really nice. He is going AP. I don't believe Tank Fiddlesticks was nerfed, and Tank Fiddlesticks has been shown to be very strong, especially in the mid lane. But Okay, we're gonna see a Death Realm being popped right here. Hootie going in for this trade that maybe he didn't want. He's gonna be taken extremely low. Gonna have to use that Haymaker shield and a final. Yes, he's gonna tick down to that Mordekaiser passive. And that's just gonna be a solo kill coming in for Nelson.
Yeah, I don't quite agree with the run back there. Like, I mean, I feel like you just force once you get hit by that. The shadow
it missed, and she's just getting a run down, force a flash, but still slowed by the auto attack. The heal gonna come in as well, and that will save Loing's life. But that's just gonna be 2 summoners burned for nothing. And Nami right now is level 4. She's died twice and is extremely squishy.
Not only that, is she's being forced back. She's going to continue to be down in this lane. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Frozen Eevee gets a taunt on Kizaku. Kizaku going to take quite a bit of damage from that, but will be able to auto back in return.
Yep, and again, the junglers are fighting, but, you know.
But yeah, like, let's talk about this.
Jumping in, Employee 427 is going to get nailed by the Enchanted Crystal Arrow, and she's going to not quite go down. The Buster Shot being used to interrupt that last auto attack so that he stays alive. Well saved, at least. I don't really want to say well played because I don't think that initial engage was the best of ideas.
I feel like that was very ballsy by Employee to go, and I guess he really wanted the CS that much to try to ward Omega Fire away, but... I mean, Omega Fire is up a Zerker boot, so I don't know if Tristana would be able to win that. And there's a Nami ball just stopping Omega Fire from backing as Team RWR Anime land them the first Drake of the game.
Yep, that Mountain Drake is going to be quite effective. Even though it's traditionally squishy champions, they're squishy champions kind of with an element of tankiness. Graves gets a boatload of armor through True Grit. Galio inherently gets some extra magic resist. He's got that magic damage shield. It's just he scales with magic resist, so it's pretty effective. And then Mordekaiser is going to eventually be building those resists. So it looks like Mordekaiser's actually gone for the Rylai's Crystal Scepter instead of the Andrew's Torment. This is quite nice. Just it prevents him from being kited, so it just makes him so sticky, and combined with the move speed he gets from his passive, there's no running away. If he gets onto you, chances are you're dead.
Yeah, indeed, and gosh, I just have to feel so bad for this bot lane right now. The Nami is still level 5. And it's because of that forced back super early on, where she's gonna have some trouble in the lane. The bubble does not manage to hit the mark.
It's 11 minutes and still no level 6. This is super rough right now.
Not only that, Tristana is down roughly 50 CS as well. It's gotta feel bad. I feel like the best that they can do at this moment.
That plus the 1 kill lead and just all the turret plating they've gotten means that there's already at the 11-minute mark almost a 3,500 gold lead. That's pretty massive. We're gonna see what they choose to do with this gold advantage. We see right now already, like it's pretty apparent in that bot lane. Omega Fire is gonna be going for. It looks like okay, no, we're gonna have more fighting in the jungle.
Now,
with the phase rush, he runs away so quickly when he's fleeing. Okay. But my previous point is Omega Fire is gonna be going for that Essence Reaver bot lane. In contrast to the Blade of the Rune King that we would normally be seeing, as we see Lulzi's engage. Shockwave is going to land, but not do that much damage. Mike is going to be found and caught out. He's going to have the heal, and I think that's going to get him out safely, but Hootie is now here. Going to be trying to go onto the Ashe. He's going to get peeled by the Galio. Shield of Durant is going to keep him alive, and wow, okay. Set's going to go down, and Orianna got caught in the back as well, so overall, I think a 4-for-0 trade, massive, just not quite having the coordination to finish off any of those kills or to really fight cohesively. It was kind of like each member going in trying to do their own thing. And
yeah, the teleport from Nelson coming in huge as well, just like decimating the back line over there and splitting up the team. They will be able to get turret platings off of this as well. This is actually a significant boon going over to RWR Anime right now.
Yeah, Nelson with his Death Realm definitely saved Omega Fire there. Hootie like had that R button locked on him, but you know, suddenly not targetable because you're stuck in the Death Realm and he just gets finished off by Nelson. But let's see if I can finally make this point. Ashe has now finished the Essence Reaver. That's going to give her 20% CDR. So she's trading a little bit of the combat effectiveness of the Blade of the Rune King, some of that kiting potential, which is okay because she has a Lulu speed up and some Lulu peel for her. But what the Essence Reaver gives on top of, crit. Nash scales really well with crit, is going to be that CDR. She's going to be able to just kind of throw out arrows, and with the squishy lineup that, the relatively squishy lineup that Poggers do have, I think anytime an arrow lands, that's a kill.
Indeed. And alright, let's talk about this interesting pick on the Predator Fiddlesticks. How often do you see Predator Fiddlesticks happen? Is that commonplace, or? I feel like, I don't know.
I don't know, because I don't see Fiddlesticks that often, except when it's mid lane Fiddlesticks with Aftershock.
Yes, someone elaborate in the chat about Predator Fiddlesticks, because I don't know, it feels like it's counterintuitive, because I thought you need the element of surprise, and I feel like Predator just ruins it, and holy crap, he just decimates.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Nami.
She's gone.
Poor fish.
This is one of those games.
It's one of those.
Throwing out the arrow does land, but that's going to force out the Crow Storm more as a preventative measure than anything else. That's still overall a win, considering the difference in cooldown between Crow Storm and Enchanted Crystal Arrow.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the point?
I'm not sure. He just wanted to zone them away.
There's too much action.
Like, I feel the Mozzarella Man just wanted to zone them away, so...
Yes. Definitely a zoning ult there. Oh yes, Predator on Fiddlesticks. Predator did get buffed quite a bit in 10-14. As we see some fighting top lane. Hootie's gonna be slowed. He's gonna flash in, try to ult Mordekaiser into tower. Does get a really big shield, but still slowed by the Rylai. Is just gonna get run down and killed again. Yeah.
Nelson is currently on a killing spree, and the rest of his teammates are just going to secure the second dragon of the game, which is the Infernal Drake. Looks like it's going to be a Cloud game, which is actually very good for this blue team squad. I mean, Kizuku just
Jesus, that's a lot of burst coming onto Kizuku.
Almost deleted in the mid lane.
Yeah, and Galio just has a Proto Ball and some Merc Treads.
But yeah, like the Cloud Drake is actually something that raw anime want, because like it works very well with the Mordekaiser Shadow Realm, the Galio. It's not stand behind me. Something Demacia. Grand Entrance. There we go.
Yeah, you're right. Demacia.
Something Demacia. Anything Demacia.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, all 10 of the champions. Oh, that's gonna land onto Employee 427. He's used the rocket jump already. If he gets slow right here, I think he dies. Yes, does get slowed by the Gulu Lance, and it's gonna be, and the Graves is gonna get sped up. He's gonna force out the flash, and the Nami tidal wave is gonna be used as well. But Employee 427 at least will be able to walk away and live to see another day. He has not died yet, but he is down almost 50 CS at this point. Lost the tower. Jungle's getting taken over. This is one of those starvation kind of games.
Indeed.
That's probably gonna be playing out soon.
Yeah, it just looks like it's one of those FF, like the FF at 15 games, because I don't think I can see I don't know if there's a way that Poggers can come back from this, purely because like they have, like, I mean, Fiddlesticks is the only one who has some sort of damage, and even then you have Galio built to withstand the magic damage, and Mordekaiser is also going to be built relatively tanky with the Rylais into the Haunting Guys, into the Leandries. So, and we also have Lulu to protect as well. So, I feel like,
yeah, it's only 17 minutes, but I think we're already in a desperation scenario. That's gonna be, the Crow Storm going in onto a Mega Fire, but he just doesn't have the damage to do it right now. And if he went a little bit forward too quickly for his teammates to follow up with him, so Mega Fire really just does not take that much damage between the Wild Growth, healing him back up, and the fixed shield.
Yeah,
but what I was gonna say is, I think what Poggers needs to do is they need to look for an item break point where they can be the strongest that they possibly are, and then go for a miracle wombo team fight basically. So I think Mozzarella Man needs to finish that Leandries. Kizuku probably finishing off the Kizuku getting nailed by an arrow but has the cleanse. So that's useful. Nami just walking in and getting obliterated again. Omega Fire now flashing in after Kizuku. He's going to be finished off by that collateral damage, and that's going to be the second death for that mid laner. I guess I'm not going to make my point, but
I feel like at this point, I feel like at this point, Poggers just basically just gave up, and they're just going to be like, I don't know, running it down.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna talk about the possible win condition. 427 is gonna go down. Mozzarella Man taken with him as well. They're diving in him turret. It's 18 minutes. There's a 11,000 gold lead. You know what? I don't need to. I don't think I really need to say it, but I'm still going to. They need to find that item break point of Fiddles completing Leandries and Oriana having probably Morello-Nomicon, or sorry, not Morello, Oblivion Orb and Sork Shoes for some more magic penetration to help get through. And that's going to be the most damage she does in the near future, and then try to wombo combo that together to maybe... At this point, it's not even enough to win the team fight. They just have the turtle under...
Winnable?
I
Winnable?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think so.
That's got 2 ruby crystals.
Yeah. Looks like one of them is going into that Kindle gem. That's going to be going into that Black Cleaver, and the other one into maybe a Jowrim's Fist for a Sterix? I'm not certain. But Mordekaiser, on the other hand, has 2 completed items. That's a Riley Andrews, which just does an insane amount of DOT damage. The extra burn, the extra 10% damage overall that you get from stacking it up. You're slowed. He's got tenacity from the Merc Tread, so you can't really CC him that often. The Mordekaiser, you can't outfight it.
Dude, I don't think anyone at this point can be outfought in general. I mean, the worst, because like the worst can you do is who can you catch out? Oh, speaking of catch out,
yeah, they know that Kizuku has no cleanse, so they're free to throw the arrow. He's just caught out under turret and just getting dove by the Galio. And ooh, Matsuo Man is gonna flash out, and the flash death grip not quite gonna land, so we'll make it out with his life. The smallest of wins, but that bot tier 2 is gonna go down. It looks like it's gonna be traded for a top tier 1 though, which I guess is at least some gold going into the pocket of Poggers Woggers. Meanwhile, Cloud Drake is getting taken down, so that's going to put the team Roar Anime onto Soul Point.
I appreciate that love in the chat from my former club. Thank you a lot, so much. But I'm glad you're here to stick around. Like, but yeah, let's see. Like at this point, I don't know, just a miracle five-man fear from Fiddlesticks, or miracle? Is there?
No, I think at this point the item disparity is just a little bit too much for any of that.
It's like, on the bright side, Lulu and Nami are both level 9, so you can give them that.
Yeah, Nami's caught back up in EXP. Lulu has been roaming with the team, while Nami has mostly stuck to just her and the AD carry, so the two of them together were only getting duo EXP while they were split pushing that top lane, so she did catch up in EXP. That is a good thing. She's got Ardent Sensor completed, which, you know, is going to be one of the most important items for any of those Encanto supports to have. Lulu, of course, has the same, and almost a redemption as well. But having the Ardent Sensor is going to be something to look forward to. Employee 427 going to be a little bit stronger, but no Nami, and you're locked in Death Realm. Buster Shot, probably not enough. He's just stuck at the bottom. Lulzies is here as well. Flash is in place.
He just accepted his fate.
And yeah.
But I mean, seriously, like, what more can you do at this point? I mean, they're gonna, Roar Anime is gonna be going for that Baron. We can actually hope for, they're not even going to try to contest this. But
yeah, they really can't.
Galio with
there's no problem just turning. Should Fiddlesticks even try to get close? There's an Enchanted Crystal Arrow with his name on it. No, Megafire has been on point this whole time. Nami gonna get caught out again and just one shot basically by the Galio. He's got 14 stacks on that Majai's. The forbidden but non-forbidden book, in this case.
Right.
As he's just up here alone, has no fear in his heart whatsoever.
I mean, I can imagine, like, he doesn't, I don't feel like he needs many fear. I mean,
yeah, I don't think they can kill him. He's got more or less 2 complete items. The stopwatch as well.
Let's see, there's 3 complete items, at least there's 3 completed items on Poggers Woggers. They do have the Oriana with, we have Kizuku with the Ludens Echo, Employee with the Infinity Edge, going for what I assume is to be a rapid fire cannon next. I feel like at this point it's just a slow burn for the Nexus turrets right now. Well, not the Nexus turrets, the inhibitor turrets, mind me.
Yeah, and with the Baron buff, I'm just gonna assume that Roar Anime are gonna be able to close this game out. As yes, turret does go down. Employee 427 gets caught out, and basically one shot just gets hit by the taunt, and it's all downhill from there. Hootie gonna go for an engage onto Lucy's, but he's taking a ton of damage already. Doesn't even get the Haymaker shield to survive. Going in with the Crow Storm as well, and that's just gonna be the full ace going in. Death Realm at the end just to secure the kill on the Nami. And that looks like it's gonna be the end of the game. So congratulations to RWR Anime. Some swag Zonias right there.
Yeah, it's going to be the end indeed. Finishing at 24 minutes with a commanding 21-2. That is a GG indeed.
Yeah, that's what Australian casters would call a shellacking.
But yeah, we can go to Champion Select right now. We want to look at the damage charts for a second. Oh, that's interesting. That looks like a fun time. What do you think?
My client is exploding. Give me a second.
Look at this damage.
That looks. I'm gonna say as expected. But yeah, definitely a brutal game.
But yeah, it was very interesting indeed. Boom boom, sorry for my background, but we had the early aggression coming out from both like the mid lane and the bottom lane. The bottom lane of RWR Anime is just commanding that bot lane. They just got the early level 2 and then started the snowball in all time. And yeah, I don't know what more can say about that game.
Yeah, it was kind of a all three lanes won type of deal.
Alright, so chat, how did you feel like that game went? Did it go as you expected, or did you expect like a bit more of a fight? But in the meantime, we're gonna be waiting on the next game. We're gonna be looking into that. I feel like but the thing is, like, I feel like this game went so fast. I feel like other games are still going on right now, so I'm not entirely sure.
True. Yeah, we're working on that.
Right, let's talk about how they could have tried to get back in, like, what are the ways that they could have like potentially gotten back into the game? Do you feel like they could have played a bit more safer, or in the bot lane, did you feel like maybe Fiddlesticks could have camped that bot lane with his early 2 kills, or?
Eevee Tarasu, if I assume this is Frozen Eevee, but it just do be like that sometimes. Sometimes you're simply too good at League of Legends.
And it's significantly difficult to like
RWR Anime 1, Albert.
Yeah. It's significantly difficult to like catch out the Ashe and the Lulu. Like they can easily kite back against that lane. So I'm not sure like what would be the best. Maybe punish mid lane for Eevee's aggression. I mean, he kept going in like 24/7 onto Kizaku. So
I mean, so part of the problem is that Fiddle really doesn't have any kill potential. Like the Fiddle Orianna really doesn't have any kill potential against Galio pre-6. So Fiddle really wants to just be farming up until that level 6 point. And then with the early solo kill up top, and the fact that the bottom lane of RWR Anime were able to press their bottom lane, or were able to press that level 2 advantage so effectively to get the health lead and then subsequently a CS lead and snowball it from there. Just basically gave them such an advantage starting from there, and it just snowballed to the rest of the map pretty much all simultaneously, and Fiddlesticks can't really do anything but watch. We saw at level 6 he got like the good double kill and the punish, but it just wasn't enough to turn the game around, as the Tristana didn't benefit from it, so the Tristana Nami was still very far behind the whole time.
But yeah, as you can see in the chat, we're currently doing a giveaway right now. Please put on that exclamation point Microsoft CC for a chance to win that giveaway. We are going to be doing giveaways regularly in the chat, so pay attention and participate. It's all good fun, and you may get something out of it. Yeah, we're currently waiting on the next game, I believe. Did happen to find a game yet?
I think, you know what? I think that answers the question.
Please keep in mind that tomorrow is not going to be like this at all, because tomorrow we are going to have seeded brackets, so it's going to be a lot more streamlined compared to today, which is just qualifiers. So we're basically at the whim of how, like, who's currently out of the game right now. Is there another? There will be another match. But like, we're currently like looking for it right now.
Okay, we do have the next match.
Nice. Let's do it. So we're gonna be getting into the next match soon. But to going, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, can we get casting on the game going on in the back? What? Wait.
9 out of the 10 players in that game right now are dead. That's all I can see. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dude, someone in chat asks, can you cast the game happening behind you? Okay.
Yeah, like, go do it, Lawrence. Do it right now. Just give it like 5 seconds as we get invited.
Everyone's still dead. What do you want from me?
How long are you gonna be on that gray screen though?
It's late game. It's a whiles. It ain't Dota time, but like, okay. So we do have the next match. That should be happening soon, but it's gonna be the winner of that last match. So RWR Anime and UC Sugar B.
UC Sugar B.
Lamau.
All right, what's the Twitch? Why are they gonna be stream sniping in here or what? Yeah, it's just gonna be fun. So yeah, we're gonna be spectating the winner of our last game, which is the team RWR Anime, and they're gonna be on the red side this time, facing against UC Sugar B. UC Sugar B, is that what it is? That's pretty cute. But yeah, we're gonna be getting into it in a bit. Oh wait, let me invite. Wait.
Yeah, I'll be full.
We'll get into the. Yeah, there we go. We got the timer maps.
Yep, that's me.
But we're finally gonna be jumping into champion select again once. Oh, I was gonna say something, but I couldn't say it on stream. Now here's the thing. Okay, so it's UC Sugar B, as in like B as in like a bumblebee, or B as in like B stand for what? Like, does B stand for something, or is it just like a BB? Like B movie. I've been saying a B a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, like make sure to report your results. Oh, we did report it, didn't we? Oh no, they have to report the results on Smash GG. I forgot that's a thing. I know it's a UCSB pun. I'm sorry. By the way, if you guys like, if you want entertainment, I do weird voices all the time. If you want to request, like, I don't have any voice changer or anything on me, but I can be really weird about like that.
Perfect.
So it's UC Sugar Barbara. Wait.
Yeah, you're right. It is UC Sugar.
I can't do Peter Griffin.
Are you sure? Okay.
I can be a weeb. Do you want me to be a weeb? But I haven't really done this voice in a while.
But I do it and I like it. So fun.
Okay.
Okay, guys, let's cheer for. I like.
Okay, enough of that. Cheer for whatever team you want. We're waiting on the teams for the R's right now. But 9 times this man. Oh my gosh. Hey Lawrence, do you have any weird voices?
Yeah, no, I really don't. Not on purpose, at least. Not on purpose, at least. Most of the weird noises that happen are going to come from my roommate behind me. If the stream audio just kind of explodes and then goes completely silent, he sneezed.
So what are the chances of your background just like going off? throughout like the next 2 days?
200%.
200%.
Yeah. This ups to 400% if I just wave some black pepper under his nose, but that's okay. I just have to not do that.
Just what is pro draft? Just draft in game. Wait, someone tell me what pro draft is. Is that like where you go to like an external site and then you draft from there, or?
Yeah. It's useful in case, people don't own every champ. So.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. But I mean, but isn't the part of the draft is also like being under the pressure of the timer as well?
No, pro draft does that. It's fine.
Oh, that's cool.
They have all that. It's purely for, in case you don't have, in case you don't have all the champions. Yeah, my brain stopped working midway through that.
We still hear your DM noises from your League client. That's something I can't really turn off. Sad to say.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. Actually, yeah, wait a minute.
Unfriend everybody.